Okay, I'll be showing you how to send proposals and like more like how to send proposals that actually like gets you clients, kind of clients, or actually that actually make clients to read, to or kind of like want to work with you. Let me put it that way. So, um, before you send proposal, I think I made a video on what to do before sending a proposal. So you can go and watch it first if you haven't watched it yet. So when you come to the job platform, just pick a particular job that you want to apply, and click on it. Remember what I said, make sure you've watched the previous video so you know um why you're taking this step. So after I click on, let's say we want to apply for this. So the first thing we want to do is we read the job title, copywriter for email sequence. So ask yourself, is this something that you can do? Can you write copies for an email sequence, or can you write like an email sequence copy? You understand? Make sure that you know how to do it. You ask yourself, oh, is this something that you know how to do? Then you now read what the person, the job description. After reading the job title, read the job description. It says, "Hi dear, I am looking for a copywriter who can help me draft soft email sequence. The emails are 90% done as I use a templated structure with most of the work pre-made for you. I need someone who can make a few changes and edits and personalize the emails. The budget for this project is $50. If we continue working together, I'll be more than happy to increase it." So what this person is trying to say is that um what this person is trying to say is that he needs somebody to help with 12 emails, and like the emails is like the person has written like about 90% of the emails. The person just needs like a touch, like some kind of like touches from a copywriter for the emails. So and the person said the budget is $50. So you can come down here, see fixed price is $50. Intermediate says I am looking for a mix of experience and value. So the next thing I like to do is, after reading it, I like to go to the person's past work. You understand? So two things I'm trying to understand from the person's work history. If the person is having good reviews, number one. If the person actually pays people well enough, like freelancers they hire. You understand? Number two. And number three is that I'm looking for the person's name. It gets me. So that is how um so that is how I do that. I do it. So you could see like this freelancer mentioned the person's name, Dian. Is a very professional gentle. So he mentioned his name. Now I'll be looking for where that name is mentioned again. That's Dian. So you could see working with Dian has been a mixed experience. So you could see that the name is coming up a couple of times. Say Dian is a great client. So which means that this client's name is Dian. So remember, when we want to write our proposal, we'll reference this client's name. Second, also, you could see that he has so many five-star reviews to show that, okay, it's a good client to work with. You understand? So you could see like a lot of five-star reviews. And 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 one last thing is that, okay, I said okay, you could see the amount of money this client pays out: $510, $800, 150, $380. I think I've seen it like $1,000 somewhere. So that means see $15,000 for this person. So that means that this person really pay at least pay freelancer as well. Then yes, so after doing that, remember the person named Zian. So what you do next is you click on this apply job. So when you click on this apply job, now you see where it says propose with a specialized profile. So you choose the profile that you created. You understand? So you could see like my profile, the general profile, lead generation, and social media market. So these like three profiles. This general profile is more like my general profile and it's specifically on copywriting. This lead generation profile is specifically on Facebook ads. Sorry, it's specifically on sales closing. And this social media marketing is specifically on Facebook and Instagram ads or meta or digital marketing. So I choose the general profile because it's copyright we're talking about. So you then go down. Um, so when you go down, it's hard by milestone and by project. You understand? Then you get to choose how you want it. Me on a normal, I put it on project. So when you put it on project, it gives you the amount the client is bidding for $50. So you could increase it to $60. So normally what I do is I kind of like add the task. So Upwork collect about 10% tax. So I like to add like the tax. Then let me say I'll just put it at $70. You understand? So that at least I'll have something after I've tried exchanging the money through various means and a lot of tax has been taken. I'll have something meaningful to myself. So, after doing that, you could see that the tax is calculated already. You receive $63. So, exactly what I'm saying. Then duration, how long will this project take? It should be less than a month. I think less than a month is okay. So, I always put my own on less than a month. Then, they will then come down here. So, this is where the magic happens now. So, here it says cover letter. So what this cover letter means is that this is where you now pitch. It's more like you're pitching to the so it's like you're pitching to the clients more of like you're good for the job and why they should choose you. So remember the client's name Dian that we checked. So this is where we're going to use that the client's name. So you could see the client name was mentioned here, Dian. Okay, so I go to where I have the cover letter and I say hi, hello, Diane. Hello, Diane. Most times I use so another way you could also use you could add like an emoji to it just to make it fun. Not fun as though just so it's not compulsory. It's not this is not a criteria to get job actually. This sticker is just to give the sticker is all about your tone, just give like a good tonality. So what I will say is hi Diane. Then you could see that. So what I'm trying to do, how I write my proposal is like I always make sure that I make reference to the key points. So what are the key points? Say he's looking for a copywriter, 12 emails to write 12 email sequence, 90% done. Personalize the emails, make few changes and edit and personalize the emails. So I need to mention majority of all this is words. You understand? So I start off by saying hi Diane. Um, from your job posting or from your job post, I got to know that you're in need of an experienced copywriter to help you touch up your 12 email sequence in a way that gets you the result you desire. Okay, so that's the first line. You can see how I said hi. Hello, Diane. And always talk in a conversational tone, like as if you're having a conversation with somebody. Don't sound robotic. So you could say, hey, hello, Diane. From a job post, I got to know that you're in need of an experienced copywriter to help you touch up your 12 email sequences in a way that gets you the result you desire. Then I could I could use the question like, do you know that one of the ways to create a high converting email sequence? You know, one of the ways to create a high converting email sequence is by using a unique mechanism called okay called the called the let me use mm, attention sequence mechanism. So what I'm trying to do here is on the first place, like the first this thing, I always try to reinstate what the client is looking out to achieve so that the client knows that I read their job posting. Now, this second one, what I'm trying to do is to drive in curiosity. You understand? The second paragraph is to drive in curiosity so that it will make people to make the clients like want to read more, want to like start with the clients or like, oh, what are you talking about and all that. So that's what I try to do. Then the second one, I like to use like a proof, talk about like a proof, you understand, of what I'm getting them curious about. Then the next one, I just ask them a question, like, you understand, then before my call to action. So what am I saying about this? So look at the second one, what it says. It says, do you know that's one of the ways to create a high converting email sequence is by using a unique mechanism called the attention trigger mechanism. I'm not like, this mechanism is responsible for the 35% increase in sales for the email sequence of my recent clients. So you see, so this is like the proof. You understand there? You not tell them how it works. Like that's you got them curious about how it works. You understand? So if you see what I'm doing, I also try to make mention of highlights like what the client says. So like the client talked about says something about email sequence, which I'm making reference to email sequence. You understand? And some other words also that I'll make reference with so that the clients will know that I understand what they're talking about. So I said this mechanism is responsible for 35% increase in sales of the email sequence of my recent clients. So I'm not like it works because it taps into it works because it taps into the minds of your target audience and trigger triggers them to take your desired call to action. Okay, then I'll not end it with a question. Would you love to know how I can use this mechanism to give you the results you desire? That if yes, drop a message. Let's discuss further. And that's it. You understand? And that's it. So you can see here, just how I said, in this hello dear, and it's just your welcoming or your greeting. You understand? Then the next one is you should reinstate what they said, like reinstate their desired outcome. You understand? Then here you have like your curiosity driven statement. Then here you have your proof that how you do it or what you do works. You understand? So both of them, you could do that for both of them. Then here you ask them a question. Then here's a call to action. Simple. You see that it's not so long. And in the next video, like you get to see my proposals, all my proposals. Like there's a video, just go and watch it. So this is exactly like I've been repeating this. This is exactly most of my proposals, how I've been able to write it. So make sure you try to like watch the video and you'll see me how I break down like the proposals I've written. So like once you're done writing this, so you can go down, you can upload any attachment that's related to the job. So maybe like can upload your sales copy if you have, website copy, designs, or whatever skill that you sell just as a proof. Then below here, what they normally put below here most times is boost proposal, like to boost your proposal cover letter. What that means is that it takes your this into the top 5. So it's a spot that they bid. So the highest bidder gets the highest place. So when you do, if you want, you can go that route, but when you're done with whatever you're doing, click on submit proposal and it submits for you. Or most times it brings a checkbox for you to sign like an agreement. So click the checkbox and just submit it like that.